Welcome to episode 66 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, the boys are taking a deep look back at the year with a conversation highlighting some of their favorite moments. They also share some future content and merch transparencies, plus a few moments to say thank you to people like you. Thank you. Now, for the last time this year, enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. This is episode 66, Joshua? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Anyways,
right,
we are your hosts. My name is Sean. To this way again is Joshua. Joshua, for the final time this year, how are you doing today, buddy?
I know, literally. Just December 31st. It is the final day of this year. This is very, very true. I think it's kind of wild because, like, we wait all year for this moment, the end of the year, and it's like, how the hell are we? You know, and as of right now, I'm doing great. You know, it's
Good.
the start to the new year. So, fuck, dude, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Of course, that's what I'm here for. You know, as your Patreon, your Patreon member.
Patreon.
I don't know where I was going with that. I'm your guiding light to the new year, buddy.
All right, you're my North Star. You're my compass.
I'm your compass. Yes, sir. That is exactly what I am, and that is exactly what I'll be.
The guiding light.
The guiding light. That should be my nickname, the guiding light. Anyways, Joshua, this is what I like to call a reflection episode. Last year we did one of these for the new year, bringing in the new year, and I figured we just continue the tradition. And so what that basically means is that we're going to go over some of our most favorite things throughout the year that happened, and maybe a few comments that we really enjoyed, or some things that we want to change. We'll also look behind the curtain a little bit and talk about where we're going next and what the future of Sorry for the Delay is. So if you don't want to listen, you don't have to. It's going to be a fun ride either way. But for those of you who do want to just tune out and say your thank yous, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for showing up for 5 minutes. We do appreciate that. But anyways, Joshua, let's continue the episode as we always do. What is in your cup for the final time in
2024? Well, last week I double fisted, and I wanted to end the year the same way. I wanted to double fist. Yeah. So today, So today I have two drinks. One of them is just going to be a straightforward drink. And I just got introduced to these fun little drinks right here because I was all into the Humex drinks. And I was like, you know what? the Humex, whatever. I still can't get it right. I'm glad. Maybe I won't have to say this for very much longer, but because I can't fucking pronounce it. So over the Christmas day, we had one of our family members bring over these tasty little drinks, and they're a flavored little canned drink. They're made by, what is this, Simply?
Oh, okay.
They're Simply spiked drinks.
Okay.
And the one I got here is they call it Signature Peach. And I tried this already, and it's actually really, really good, but I'm going to do it again on cam for you guys because I did that one, not on cam. So just so you can be a part of this experience. Oh. So this is the Simply Spiked drink. I don't know how long they've been out, but I'll tell you what, this peach one.
Peacherific, as some would say.
Is pretty fucking tasty. I'm not going to lie to you. So go ahead and pass on the Jumex ones because these Simply Spiked drinks, again, not sponsored. This is just a holiday treat that came our way. These things are really, really fucking good. So shout out to whoever came up with this idea of these little guys because they're really, really good. But like I said before, I am double fisting. This is the drink that I really wanted to talk about because this was homemade. Some of you listening might know what this is.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the ingredients first, and then Sean could probably guess it at the end of it. But the ingredients that go into this drink right here are hibiscus, apples, guava, sugarcane, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple, stone fruit, and then, of course, you got to throw some kind of liquid in there, right? Water, And then once you get all these ingredients together, you bring it to a boil. And what it does is it creates a beautiful, I mean, it smells really good. It's pretty potent. And you can add sugar into it too, if you want to kind of like give it a little bit of sweet taste to it. But Sean, having named all those ingredients that go into this, do you know what this is? What I'm talking about?
No idea. It sounds like a Frankenstein sangria kind of thing. But no, the peanuts and walnuts have thrown me off. I do not know what you've concocted. So yeah.
So I didn't concoct this, but my girlfriend's mom makes this throughout the holidays and throughout the year because I love this shit. And she knows, so she hooked it up. But this, my friend, is, again, going with the red color for the holidays. But this is ponche.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what was in it. And the fact that there are walnuts and peanuts in there really just throws me off. So
yeah, and if you'd like I did with this drink right here, because we got to spike things up every once in a while, or step on it, as I like to call it.
Last 4 weeks, just been stepping on things.
Got to step on these drinks, baby, because it's traditionally a non-alcoholic drink, but because it pairs so well with tequila. There is some tequila in this drink right here. So if you've never had the ponche, I highly recommend it. Try it. It's not as weird as it sounds. It actually is pretty freaking delicious. So that's what's in my second cup.
Cheers.
For December 31st, the last day on this year.
The last day. Did you say this last day on this earth? Is that what you just fucking said?
Oh, wait, maybe you never know. This could be the last day on this earth, But yeah.
Hey, what would you give that spiked Simply, like out of 5?
Oh, the spiked Simply? I think it's a 5.
Oh, a 5? Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
So out of all the Humexes, the spiked Simply is the best one.
It's better. Yeah. I would buy this over the other one for sure.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
And out of curiosity, Joshua, did you try the other flavors as well? I know that they make it like an original lemonade one. Have you tried that one yet?
Of the Simply?
Yeah.
No, so for the Simply, I think what came in it was there was a strawberry, there was a guava. We all know we love guava on here. Yeah, there was a guava, but I didn't try the other one, the original. Those are
Okay. I just thought I'd ask.
Maybe they were in there, but I didn't try it. So, but yeah.
All right, cool.
I haven't gone that far.
Hey, buddy. So I have something in my cup as well. I just want to show something off real quick. This was given to me as a Christmas gift, I guess you could say. But this is a bourbon by Stillhouse, which was toasted over coffee beans. So the can in itself is fucking amazing. I mean, it's just eye-catching and just fun to look at. But this was gifted to me. And I'm just putting that simply inside some Coke. So it's just some Burbies and Coke today, but using that Stillhouse. And Joshua, that Stillhouse, pretty good. Not going to lie. It has a basic caramel flavor to it, as most bourbons do. But there's this subtle like wood, cocoa and coffee, like subtle hint at the very end of this. That's like kind of refreshing. So, but that's what I'm drinking today. Just a little bit of bourbon and Coke. Nothing too crazy as we get retrospective or introspective here in this episode. So not double fisted like mine over there.
Yeah. I mean, how many ingredients was that? Like 12 or whatever the thing was?
Have the whole damn supermarket inside your bag here.
Yeah, it's really good though. So if you haven't tried it, look a recipe up, because it sounds weird, like who's putting peanuts and walnuts and all that, but it's really good. I can't say it enough. So try it out if you haven't tried it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Joshua. Thank you for that. Before we move on, buddy, hey, how was your Christmas? You have a good Christmas? Everything work out well?
Yeah. So the Christmas was actually pretty. It went over pretty well. I mean, we stayed in, hung out with the family. My girlfriend's family came over. So it was. I mean, it wasn't a white Christmas. It wasn't snowing here. I think it's snowing up where you are. It was a wet Christmas.
Yeah, definitely is a wet for sure, but it's not snowing, thank God. In the mountains it is, but yeah, down here, no, we're good. We're still good, knock on wood. So
yeah, no, Christmas was good. Like I can't say one way or another. It was like just kind of weird because as a kid, you kind of have different experiences than you do as an adult. Sure. Like as a kid, you're waking up and you're running to the tree, you're looking for stockings. Like it's a totally different experience. I mean, and I guess what I'm saying is it shouldn't change as you get an adult, but once you grow up and you kind of, the fantasy and the imagination of all of it is kind of like gone away, you know, but, and we don't have kids. So that's another thing that's like, for me, like, I guess if you have kids or you have something else going on in your life where you have something to wake up to and seeing all the smiles in the morning and like all this kind of stuff, like, yeah, it's just kind of different, but it was fun. It was nice. It's good to have some time off away from work. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's
always the plus side of that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know you don't. You know, it's just you and your girlfriend at home, and you know, you don't live with your parents anymore and all that. So you know, like, how was your morning? How was your Christmas? What'd you guys?
It was nice. It's mainly Christmas Eve. That's when the old lady spends Christmas time with her family. We did it through a Facebook portal. Joshua, do you know what that is? You know what a Facebook portal is?
I don't.
It's like the predecessor to like a webcam. Well, it's a webcam essentially, but it's run by Meta, Facebook, and it worked as well as you would think. So it got the job done. It took a while to get there, but it worked. But yeah, we did that, and we're able to open up gifts with her family. So that was fun. We had the old boy Vicente over. Shout out Vicente. Thank you for the cookies. Yeah. I'm still eating them. They're delicious. Yeah, no, it wasn't crazy at all. And then in the morning, we spent time with my family through FaceTime. So that was fun. So nothing too crazy. Just enjoying being here, relaxing.
And I think that's like technology at its finest, being able to spend time.
Yeah.
You know, even if you're not in person like that, you could just like fire this thing up and you know, let the machine run and see each other, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
I mean, case in point, look, I'm looking at you right now, buddy. I'm embracing you in a warm hug if I can. So
yeah, this is true. Like being homesick, I don't know, like is homesick still a thing? If you still have these kind of like Facebook and you can kind of see like FaceTime can you still have that sickness?
No, hell yeah. I get it all the time. All the time I get homesick. It's just part of, you know, growing up. You leave the nest and you just kind of you long for those days of being a child when Christmas was exciting, and you know, it's just a way of life, man. But yeah, definitely. But I will say that having all this technology and stuff really does kind of help cut some of that homesickness, because you are able to see a lot of your family and your friends and stuff like that. So as long as they make regular posts, if they're posting like once every 3 years, what can I say? You know
what it's kind of nice for though, the whole FaceTime thing. You know what it is nice for? Because you know, like I don't know if you've ever had that relative that just has a certain smell about them. You know, show up to the party and you just you know, they come out of the bathroom after just ripping ass, you know, like when you don't have to deal with that, you know, you just do the FaceTime thing. Like, I don't got to smell all that cologne that they put too much on, you know, like you don't have to deal with their coffee and cigarette breath because they always want to give you that special hug during the holidays. And you're just like, well, at least I don't have to
give you that
deal with that.
Hug.
Yeah, like you leave the party and then FaceTime them after you left because you don't really want to like see them for an extended amount of time. You're like, yes, technology, thank you.
I get you. I mean, you're right. Yeah, yeah. Can't say you're wrong on that one.
There's benefits to this. Like if you can't make it to a party, you could just kind of be like, hey, I can still be there without being there. So it almost gives you an outlet to not have to go if you wanted to.
Yeah, no, you're fucking right. I mean, it is funny that you mentioned that because while I was on that FaceTime call with my sister visiting the family and stuff, I told her I felt like a robot, you know, because like the future is just people with robots, you know, and like it would just be your face on a robot. So I was like, I feel the same way right now. It's funny. Shit. Anyways, buddy. Let's move on. Before we hit, well, actually, maybe we should go to what you have, and then because I have some stuff too, and I don't know where our overlapping diagram is going to hit. You know?
Yeah, because sometimes we check in with each other before we do this.
Yeah.
So spoiler alert, everybody. Sometimes me and Sean do check in, and then other times shit pops up in the middle of this, and we're like, Well, let's not answer that because it's going to be something coming up later. So you're right, Sean. We could slide over to some topics.
Let's slide over to some topics. And let's do that.
And if anything overlaps, we'll just cover it at the end. And those who like to follow along and participate, you can chime in whenever in the comments because we always love that shit. Yeah. So let's give it a whir here. Let's see what we got.
Let's get it, boy. All right.
Okay, Sean. There we go.
Here we go. Chat with us. Here are your topics for the week, everybody. This word is spelled incorrectly, but I will try to read it. It says knock nooch. Where's Santa?
Knock nooch. I love to spell shit wrong. I should just start just spelling shit wrong on purpose now. Wait, I don't even have to do that. I just can't spell. Got it.
The second one is second chance trivia. All right. The next one is 2024's best moments. Very cool. And then 2025 predictions. Okay. All right. What is this first one, Joshua?
Well, we talked about it a little bit getting into it. It's kind of like, because you remember, I don't know if it was the last episode we did, but it was just like the whole thing with you, if you've been naughty or nice. Mm-hmm. So like
which was very well explained, by the way.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. I actually listened to part of that episode, and when I heard myself, "Oh, you fucked this up," I'm like, "Yeah, idiot, you fucked it up." It's like, talk about looking at the man in the mirror as he's being an idiot. That's what I was doing when I was listening to myself try to explain something. Yeah, it was pretty silly, but no. So knock knock at Santa there. So did Santa show up for you, Sean? Did you find stuff under the tree? Like,
I did. I found stuff under the tree that I was not expecting, and I'm very happy about all the stuff that I found under the tree. A few things in particular, but the main thing, I got a Blu-ray player, Joshua. You may ask yourself, well, Sean, you have an Xbox. That's the same thing as a Blu-ray player. And yes, you're right, but I'm too lazy. And now I have the Blu-ray player here in the living room. And now we're going to binge watch a bunch of movies that I have because I still have physical copies of movies. I know. So do you.
I do. Yeah.
But having that luxury now of being able to pop in a DVD and just watch is amazing. But alongside that, I was also gifted the Deadpool Wolverine movie. So I'm very excited to watch that and listen to the commentary. Because, movie commentaries were the first type of podcast, if you really think about it. So just want to put that out there. But yeah, what about you? Did Santa visit you, or did he bash down your door and accuse you of assaulting like dogs or something?
No, none of that happened.
You were a good boy then.
Yeah, I was as controversial as it was. I did end up on the nice list. I did not end up on the naughty list. I could have sworn I did enough naughty things.
I think
like running too many yellow lights and maybe not stopping at a crosswalk when somebody was hanging out there, or some shit like that, or watching somebody steal an Amazon package off a porch, or some shit, like maybe I did too many naughty things and didn't speak up enough. But I got lucky. Santa did show up. Good. And Santa hooked me up with some gifts that I'm going to show off later in the episode that I'm pretty happy about. I mean, when you get a gift under the tree that you're not expecting and it gives you a genuine smile, like it kind of revitalizes your spirit for the season and just for the people who kind of like you live with or around. So Santa showed up for me, and Santa showed up for my girlfriend as well. There was a discussion, that we had about Santa and Christmas, like if Santa was going to show up for any of us. And it showed up for her, showed up for me. And the same thing goes for getting gifts for other people. It's kind of like, it's nice to see when you get a gift for somebody that they didn't expect, and how it kind of like revitalizes either your relationship with them or whatever it is. And it could be something small. But Santa showed up, and I'm glad that he did on both ends. So.
Very cool, buddy. Hey, speaking of gifts, did our viewers get their gifts? Did you hand those out to them?
Oh, yes. Yeah. 21 minutes in. How deep are we into this thing? We could have said that in the beginning of this.
We could have.
Yeah. So
everything just flows naturally, though. So we got to do the banter. We got to get it going, so.
Yeah.
What happened
So,
with that? Did they win? Did
If
they,
you're just catching up, we do like to shout out the listeners and the people who are involved. And so we did pick 3 of our top listeners and people who comment and all that. So 2 out of the 3 listeners got their gifts. So I'm hoping to see, 2 out of the 3 got it. I haven't received a text message, or nobody hit me on the DM yet, I should say.
no one's hit your DMs.
That they were like, oh man, this sucks I didn't get my gift, but I saw it on the podcast. But yeah, two of the 3 got it, and the 2 people, and I was lucky enough to give it to them in person. We're super stoked.
Nice.
And I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those moments where you're not sure how a gift is going to be received, but they loved it.
Cool.
So yeah, everything went really well with the gift giveaway.
Nice.
Over
All
here
right.
on this
That's
side.
That's all I needed to know. That little bit of Christmas cheer and Christmas joy. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Christmas joy. Just that little bit of happiness that you can provide somebody. That means the world to me. So that's awesome. But I guess let's move on, buddy. Second chance trivia. You're gonna grill me with some more trivia? Is that what's happening?
I was gonna go like I wanted to go deeper into this, but I didn't get a chance to, and I didn't want to hit you. I mean, it's the end of the year. It's the 31st.
Yeah.
I just want to be honest. I think I'm gonna have to go a little bit harder on you next year with this trivia stuff. I really want to dive into what makes you you.
I don't know what I did to deserve the trivia. Just like to point that out here. I don't claim to be the best trivia, although I did say I'm the trivia king. So
we played card games together, man. You know some shit. You got a good brain. Your head's big. Let's just say, like, I'm assuming there's a big brain in there because your head's big.
That's a big skull, not a big brain.
Yeah, thicker skull, little brain. That's all right.
Thick skull, little brain, baby.
You're good for headbutting. I'll bring you along if I need to headbutt somebody. You're the guy. All right, so I only got one for you, Sean. Sure. So the way this kind of works is this is your second chance to guess this trivia question right that you did or you didn't guess on one of the other episodes. So I'm giving you a second chance to redeem yourself, to use this ever so largely head, this head you have and what you have to offer.
All right. Well, I'm ready.
Public.
What is the second chance trivia question?
The second chance trivia question. Or more like you're probably just gonna have to guess. Okay, Sean.
Okay.
So
I'm ready to guess. Aliens.
In a multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Okay, cool.
In which state is human composting legal?
Oh, damn, if only I paid attention to any of our episodes. I thought this was a multiple choice. Sorry. What are my choices?
Yeah. No, I'm not giving no. See, there's a whole lot of states. Let me see. We got like 45 states. I mean, how many states do we have? We got 38 states. Yeah. Oh, 62 states.
No.
62.
No. I think it's.
Just kidding.
I think California. Back home.
Okay, is that one of your guesses?
Yes, that is one of my guesses.
Okay. So with your second chance, with the extra quarter that you won, the extra life on the arcade, Sean, you got that right.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go.
Human composting is legal in California.
Wow. Okay. So you could become human compost.
Yeah, you could legally compost a human.
Yeah, it could be an option for you, buddy. We'll have to look into that. Yeah, maybe.
Would you like to guess another state?
Well, there's multiple states.
Would you like to guess another one? I could,
Okay. Oregon? Is Oregon liberal enough to human compost?
So there's definitely enough land in Oregon. So yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Oregon, you can legally compost a human.
So then is there more than that? Are there more than two?
Yes, there is.
Okay, is Washington up here? Can I legally compost myself being up here?
For some bonus information, yes. Washington is.
All right, then I want to throw like one out there that I wouldn't expect. So I'm hoping that they kind of are. But I'm going to say Alabama. Is Alabama one of the ones you can legally compost?
No, but I think you could just feed yourself to like an alligator or some shit, and then they won't find you anyways. So
it's almost like Alabama human composting.
But no, Alabama is not on the list.
Okay, then give me one that's on the list that I would be like, really?
Okay, Vermont.
Oh, huh. You're right. I am like, really?
Yeah, Vermont.
Okay.
It's cool. You can totally just compost a human.
That's wild, dude. I don't know, man. Maybe we're in the wrong industry here. I feel like we should be setting our sails in human decomposition.
Especially in California, the state you're in, we could make this work.
Do it. We can like gentrify it, make it all cool. Like, yeah, you want to be human composted. Come on down to Joshua and Sean's composting farm, and we'll find a way to compost you.
You know what's wild? Like we could open up one of those in all the states.
Oh, we could have a chain of composting. Wow, we'll be like the topsoil of humans.
I wonder how you have to like go about marking that though, right?
All natural, handcrafted. Get it? Handcrafted.
That's so dumb.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Life finds a way. I'll tell you that. Life finds a way.
That was your second chance at a little bit of trivia. I had some more that I was kind of doing some research on for you, but we're gonna save that for the next year.
All right, buddy. Okay, very cool. All right, let's move on then. We still got a little bit of time before I hit you guys with an AI song. Joshua, let's 2024's best moments.
I mean, we could skip this if you got something built, Yeah,
I do, Joshua. I have something built.
Okay.
But it kind of goes with this. So I'll start because I don't know where you're going to be ending up at. So let me see if this works. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I got to hit this. Oops. Did I fuck up?
No. I mean, you're...
Oh, hang on. Okay, do you see my screen, Joshua?
I see your screen and I see a comment.
Okay, perfect. Then I think we're okay, although in my preview here, I cannot see my screen, which is concerning. So I'm just going to have to go off of here. All right, Joshua, I have a set of comments that I thought I would share with the people and with you. I would like for you to tell me what you think they're talking about. All right.
I mean, this one's pretty obvious. I'm just gonna, and this guy, J Pito, what is this dude's name? I can't spell it. What's his name? J Petero?
J Petero. 49
Petero?
says, apparently it's hard to just leave that in your car when you do go. Do you know what he's talking about, Joshua?
I totally understand, but I gotta say, your name sounds a little too much like pedophile. I mean, I don't know 49, but got it. So I get it. Yeah, I can leave it in my car. You're probably talking about the gift cards, and I was expecting some roast, to get toasted from this. I will take your advice, Jay. I'll put them in my car, and next time I go somewhere, I will think of you every time I go to use the gift cards that I got. But thank you. I appreciate your comment.
All right.
Totally right.
Let me go back to this one. This one says, so it's his own damn fault. How do you not have a wallet, Joshua?
Oh, God. Yes. Okay. I get it. Dazed. Okay. We're just going to go with dazed. I understand it. I don't have a wallet. This is very understandable. So just for this person, I want to show you the phone that I have. So I have a phone here, right? Like everybody's got a fucking phone. So on the back of this phone has this nifty little case that holds all my cards. We may have to blur that out, but yeah. So there's my cards on the back of this. So with this device and what I carry, I don't need a wallet. And as a side note, I was constantly losing my wallet. I would leave my wallet in my bathroom and then I'd have my phone in my pocket. So one left the house with me and one didn't. So it just didn't make sense for me to carry a wallet and carry a phone, especially because my phone is like a $1,200 phone and my wallet's like fucking a $10 piece of shit leather fucking garbage. So,
all right. Moving on. Here's another one, buddy. ketchup on eggs is totally different, considering no matter how much salt and pepper you put on eggs, they still taste bland. How do you feel about that?
Ketchup on eggs is totally different, considering no matter how much you put salt. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't know how to feel about this one.
So this was from the tamale short that we put out. People really enjoy their ketchup on their eggs. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't put ketchup. I'll put salsa. I think I'm more of a salsa person. Maybe it's just the area that I live in, that salsa kind of comes before ketchup where I live.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. The black cat shirt design. Hearts, hearts, hearts. That is my favorite design as well. Joshua, I know you are fond of that one too. How are you doing on those ones? Should we give the people a little update? How's that going?
Yeah, so all the designs are ready for print. They're ready for shirts. They're ready to go on hats. So we are moving forward with everything that we've kind of brought up within all these episodes. So the merch is definitely coming. They're in their final stages of actually being put onto garments and being on our website. So be on the lookout for that. They're happening. They're coming.
You guys heard it first here. Joshua, we've got about halfway through, and I still have a few more comments. But let me see if this works. Oh, perfect. All right. Here you go, buddy. Let's go on and get us to our AI song here. As you can see, Joshua, I've upgraded my setup as well. I have visuals for people, too. I can now hop through the interwebs with Joshua here. But I'm going to go ahead and play us this new banger. This one's called New Horizons. And I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to try it. So for those of you listening, you won't notice anything different. For those of you watching, it may or may not work. We'll find out. Joshua, here we go.
Been a long year, heavy on my mind, chasing shadows, running out of time. But the nights kept playing that old melody, a quiet reminder there's more to see. Dust off the past, let it fade away. The clock keeps ticking, another day. Beneath the stars, there's a softer glow, whispers of places I've yet to go. Here's to the dreams waiting up ahead, a brighter sunrise, a life well spread, making it through the storms we steer. Now it's all clear, new horizons near. Every setback taught me how to climb, every stumble rewrote my rhyme. The lo-fi beats, they carried me through, a soundtrack for starting something new. Pages are turning, the story unfolds, the future's a map I've yet to hold. With every note, a seed takes root, the journey begins with the smallest pursuit. Here's to the dreams waiting up ahead, a brighter sunrise, a life well spread, making it through the storms we steer. Now it's all clear, new horizons near. Pages are turning, the story unfolds, the future's a map I've yet to hold. With every note, a seed takes root, the journey begins with the smallest pursuit. Here's to the dreams waiting up ahead, a brighter sunrise, a life well spread, making it through the storms we steer. Now it's all clear, new horizons near. Fading
All right, Joshua, could you even hear that?
I did. Okay. That was a lovely song.
All right. Well, I'm glad that worked. That took me a very long time to figure out how that worked. I know you were struggling with trying to figure out how this shit works like this. I have figured it out for the both of us, and I will explain to you off camera. It is a complicated mess. Let me tell you right now.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny when it comes to all this shit, like all this technical stuff. I mean, we're just two guys that enjoy doing this shit right here, so we're figuring this out along the way. So for when it comes to this technical kind of plugging in and all this shit going on, like we're still learning. So this is
we're always on the learning
definitely a fun journey for sure.
For sure. Hey, let me finish with some of these comments because they kind of lead into what I'm really getting at here. So Black Cat design shirt, awesome. This one, Joshua, this is the most recent one that we've had. Home Alone, are you effing kidding me? One of the best Christmas movies. Charlie Brown is something like 10-year generation. Listen, my young Gen Alpha. You may need to respect your elders on this one because although Home Alone is up there, I don't think it beats a good old Charlie Brown special. So you're welcome.
I don't know. I kind of agree with I get it. Charlie Brown's cool, but Home Alone, man, it goes to another level.
It does for sure. But I don't know, man. I feel like Charlie Brown's still up there. Like you can have them both on the same list. They're great. They're great movies. So, Joshua, this is what I was getting to with the beginning ones. So we had a poll. I'm going to bring myself back here. We had a poll on a few different websites. We had it on our website, sorryforthedelay.live. Oh, also sorryforthedelay.live/AR radio. Go ahead and check that song out in its full entirety. But we have a website. We put a poll up. We put a poll on the YouTubes. We put a poll in the Spotify asking people whether they prefer gift cards or cash, buddy. And judging off this first one, this is right off of our YouTube page here, 50-50, even split on the YouTube page. Where it gets more concerning, Joshua, is on Spotify. two votes on the Spotify. Not a lot of votes on there, but it's still 50%. Still 50%. And now I didn't capture it from our website, but I will tell you right now, there was also 2 votes on there, and it was another even split. So the people do not know whether or not they prefer cash or gift cards. So there's your poll. There's your answer. I can't explain it, buddy. I can't explain it. I'm a fan of gift cards. I'm a fan of cash. Like either one I'm happy with. And I think that's what the general consensus is. Either way, people are happy. So I don't know. I think you're just in the minority on this one, buddy.
Yeah. And Sean, I was a little upset. I got to be a little transparent right here. After we filmed that, Sean was like, hey, bro, I didn't want to roast you on camera. But apparently, tell me about this. There's a website you can go to. What'd you say?
There are kiosks that will essentially like you know how Coinstar is a thing. You know, you put your coins into the little thing. You put your coins in there, and then they basically give you a voucher at that store, and you can go get the cash for it. There are essentially the same thing, but with gift cards, where you can put your gift card in, they give you a voucher for the cash that you can take into the store and get that back.
So do they take a percentage?
Oh yeah, they do. Yes, that's why people don't use them. So that's why you're better off just using your app and using the gift card that way. But
perfect.
Whatever, bro. Whatever.
So I'm not wrong either way. I'm not wrong either way. I'm on the 50 side of no, 50% of the no, or the I'm on both sides of it.
You are on both sides of it. Both sides of that, baby. One last one before I wrap this little one up. Joshua, we talked about some of our best moments through this year, and it's time to get reflective a little bit here. So on screen is a screenshot of one of our episodes where you and I did some drawings of some dinosaurs for National Dinosaur Day. And when I saw this, I was just reminded of a few different moments of the podcast that I still remember and look back fondly on. And this is one of those moments. Drawing this dinosaur with you, Joshua, was a highlight. So I just wanted to give you some of my top 3. sorry for the delay moments of the year for me. I don't have any pictures to go along with them all, but I just wanted to share this one with you because this one does make me
really
happy
good
on the inside. So I'm going to start from the bottom, and I'm going to start with some of my runner-ups, okay? And I'm going to give you a top 3. So my first runner-up in the best moments of Sorry for the Delay year 2024, I'm going to have to say the Valentine's Day special, Joshua, that we did together on Valentine's Day, where we got a little bit dressed up and snazzy and you drank a little bit of your own wine. That was one of my highlights of the year. On top of that are the introduction of AI stories. The AI stories that we had throughout the year were actually pretty fun, and I really enjoyed doing them. Even though they're super time consuming and ChatGPT sometimes can act like a little bitch and does not want to give you what you need. But I did enjoy those. So those are what did I just say?
From the bottom to the top.
Yeah, but they're my honorable mentions. That's the word I was looking for. My 2 honorable mentions were those 2. Okay. So my top 3 best moments from Sorry for the Delay this year, 2024, are number 3, Gator Wine and Four Locos. Gator Wine was my surprise hit. I wanted to do it today, but I didn't want to go to the store. I'm too lazy. But Gator Wine and the Four Locos honestly surprised the shit out of me. Wasn't expecting them to be as decent as they were. And also that thumbnail is hysterical. If you guys go back and watch that episode, you'll see the thumbnail with me flipping my shit. But yeah, Gator Wine, amazing. The second one, Joshua, I'm going to have to say, is AI songs being introduced. Our AI radio here. Sorry for the delay /live /AI radio. Go ahead and listen to that. Listen to all the songs that we've had on there. But yeah, AI songs has just unlocked a new part of me creatively. Creatively, it's unlocked me. I can't even fucking speak. I love AI songs. I love writing them. I love working with it. It's really fun. And the first one, Joshua, the number one thing I feel was my best highlight, or was the best highlight on the Sorry for the Delay podcast of 2024. I'm going to have to say, Joshua, our boy Big Frank. Big Frank coming out of the grave, being led up from the gates of hell to come and say hi to you, say hi to the people. That moment after I watched it back, because I wasn't there, obviously, when I saw him come out on screen, it was beautiful. It was great. I will have words with him about the microphone quality next year, and hopefully he can fix that. But other than that, those are my top 3 moments, Joshua. I went on for a little while here. Do you have any moments of the year? I want to know. Let the people know.
I would agree. I just want to piggyback on it because I genuinely do feel like these are great moments in our this process that we're going through here on 66 episodes in. 100%, I feel like the AI stories is unlocking a version of this podcast that we're only going to continue to grow on. And I see a lot of potential there. And some of you may know I've always wanted to write or film a short story. So as shitty as the 2 stories were that I created, that's the first time I've ever done it. So give me a break. I did one Halloween one and I did a Christmas, right? Didn't I? What was it? Halloween or Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
I think
Halloween and Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So I did 2 stories. So look for more of that to come, I think, because there's just, I feel like there's something there. So that's a highlight. Again, not to piggyback, but the music as well. The AI music I know is unlocking, like Sean said, a creative kind of value, and we're tapping into something with that as well. So I know sorry for the delay and everything that's to come. It's just going to get bigger from that. And I don't want to take away from the human elements, because every time we talk about this AI thing, it's like, oh, you're just letting you're letting AI do everything for you. But we have to remember, when it comes to AI, it cannot work without us yet. Mm-hmm. So we are driving the bus, and exactly. AI is the passenger, and then we steer that as we want to go, just like Facebook and Google and all these other platforms. They're using AI, so they got $1 billion. We are negative on our bank account. So there you go. That's the difference. in what's happening here. So there you go. 2 guys doing this. So yeah, not to piggyback, but those are great moments. For me, one of my, if I could just go to the top, I think one of the biggest moments that we spent together. Nah, this won't be the top. We'll talk our way through it here real quick. But I'm not even going to give it a list or a number. But one of my highlights with you, Sean, this year, or for the Sorry for the Delay podcast, is the trip we took to the Firestone Brewing Company.
Oh yeah, we did do that. That was really fun.
We didn't post a lot of pictures or a lot of videos because I think we didn't want to be the talking heads on the camera and walking through and like, hey, this is what the distillery looks like. And I mean, I get it. People post videos about that, but me and Sean just kind of had fun with the day. And Sean brought his family and I brought my girlfriend. It was a really good time. So that was a highlight for the Sorry for Delay, for this, and personally, that was great. Yeah. I would do that over and over again if I could. The next one I got on there is our trip up to Seattle for the baseball game.
Oh yeah,
and for Seafair. That was another personal. That was another personal, and kind of not that this is the business, yes, whatever it is, but that there was some growth that took place there creatively as well. So that was a nice moment for the podcast and for us to get together and for us to go up and see Sean. But if I had to put a number one, it would be the time we spent with our good friends Ellie and Vince on our 10-day road trip through Utah. That was great. That one we did film a lot more. I filmed along the way, which did take some work doing that, but that was good for me mentally, physically. I learned a lot about myself, learned about our friends, and it was ultimately an amazing trip. We got to see 4 national parks on that trip. Not to ramble on about this shit, but we got to see Bryce Canyon, Arches, Zion, Canyonlands, and in one of those spots, I did do a little bit of a treasure hunt. So you'd have to go back and look at what, I forget what number episode that is, but we did do a little national treasure hunt.
Joshua, it's called Sorry for the Delay, a National Park Treasure Hunt. They can look at it on our YouTube page and also on sorryforthedelay.live. It's there. It's all there. So, but I will say I have that on my list, but I knew you were going to mention it, so I wanted you to have that for us. But I did enjoy editing that. That really did give me something to strive to be better with, stuff like that. And I know that it was a big learning experience for you as well. And I think creatively, I think it just helped us get to kind of where we are right now, if you really think about it, because it was from that moment on we decided to be more creative with some stuff, and that short will live for a long time. And I kind of wish I would have done the editing or done it now, having all these tools with me, AI music. I could have spent so much time, so little time, not having to write all that music, because all that music that's in that short is written by me. So yeah, I was oh damn it. But yeah, definitely.
And I just want to say one final thought on that trip. There was a moment in there where myself, my girlfriend, Ellie and Vince, we were all in a tent, and there was, I kid you not, 50-mile-an-hour winds blowing and rain, like Sean edited. We did this, and I'm sorry I didn't step out of the tent and get blown away like fucking the Wizard of Oz, because I don't even
think you would have seen anything. It would have been too black and it wouldn't have mattered.
So there's a short moment in that where Sean edited in where we're in the dark, we're in the tent, and literally the tent is falling on top of our head. We almost got blown away. It was such an intense moment. And as a human, as a person out in the wild like that, it makes you feel super vulnerable. So again, that was one of those growth moments where holy shit, how prepared are you when you go into the wild? So, yeah, I guess that was a highlight and a growing moment that I just wanted to throw out there too with that. But, yeah, for 2024, those are some of my best moments, man. It's been quite a fun journey with all of this. And, I'll probably say it at the end of this, but I just want to say thank you for everybody who's been along the way.
It's been with us.
This journey, man. It's been fun.
if you've been listening, or maybe this is your first episode, go back, listen to some ones. Let us know what you thought was the best Sorry for the Delay moment. We would love to hear it. I mean, most people don't get this far, and when they do, we really appreciate it. So let us know. But Joshua, let's move on. Let's do some 2025 predictions for Sorry for the Delay, or just predictions in life, or what are we predicting here, buddy?
I just want to play a little bit of Joshua Damas here and just throw a little Joshua Damas, a little Damas on you here. Dumbass. I don't know, take that. Yes, I'm dumb too. Yeah, you can do whatever you want with that.
Oh my God.
But yes, I'm just curious when it comes to, people like predict shit, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to live it down. We predicted that crypto blew up.
We did.
And, we made a solid 2024 prediction before it happened.
Yep.
So I want to pose the question, and this is not just for these two guys on screen, right? If you're listening on Spotify, you're on YouTube, TikTok, whatever, wherever this ends up. I want to know some of your predictions for 2025. What do you predict is coming in 2025?
All right,
Sean, would you like to start
here? I'll do one of each, one for us and one for the world, kind of thing. So I'm going to start with the world. I'm going to say in 2025, we're going to have our first human contact with aliens. All right. And then for us, I'm going to say in 2025, we are going to have a very beautiful line of amazing shirts, hoodies, hats, and maybe a few pairs of boxers. So.
Boxers? I like it.
Yeah. What about you? What do you got?
Well, the first one I had on my list, is obviously aliens.
What? Are you serious?
I mean, I think we all know, everybody by now, that we're not alone. If you think that you're alone, it's probably because you're the last person in the locker room just being a pervert. You're alone. You watched everybody walk out, you weirdo. You're alone on that one. Nobody else wants to be there with you. But I think, like Sean, 2025, it will be revealed to us that we are not alone in the universe, and there is other organic or non-organic life forms that do exist alongside us and within the universe. I mean, with the James Webb Telescope, we're only going to be able to see more and more telescopes are going to go up. Elon's trying to get people to Mars. There's just going to stuff be discovered. Side note on that, I think when we get into the caves in Mars, we're going to see some shit that's going to blow our minds too. So stay tuned for that. The other thing I foresee happening in 2025, I think crypto will see even more all-time highs.
Okay.
I'm not a financial advisor.
Right.
I'm not a financial advisor. So don't take it from me, even though we were right in the beginning of the year. Just saying. I see some more all-time highs. So do with that what you like. And like Sean said at the very end of his there, be on the lookout for our website to just continue to grow with our music, our stories, our merch, and for this to continue to grow, the show, and that's my predictions for 2020. I'm sure we'll have more going into the new year.
Yeah.
Like, we'll just continue to talk about this shit.
Yep.
But I think there's going to be some major ones coming for sure.
For sure, buddy. Hey, before we wrap up this episode and land this plane, I just want to kind of give people a little bit of an update on the website, because we brought it up a little bit here. Just a real quick update. I'm going to share my screen with Joshua here. Joshua already knows about this update, but if you head on over to Sorry for the Delay Live, you can see all our episodes here are listed. Supplementals. In the supplementals, you can also find where the treasure hunt is. But I bring you here to show you that in our episode tab here, we've been doing this for a little while now. And if you click into an episode, it'll show you the episode. It'll give you the description. But down here, we have things called sound bites, a chapter select screen, and then tags. So we've been tagging all our back catalog and our most recent catalog. So you can click on something and it'll show you episodes that have that topic in it, right? Which is pretty cool. But the big thing on this one is sound bites. So eventually I'm going to try to get a code, or maybe have ChatGPT give me a code where I will find the time code for these. And we will have a little timestamp here so you can actually click and it'll play where the little soundbite is. But you can kind of see things that we've talked about. So if you just want to kind of casually skim over the episode before you watch it, you can. So it goes so fucking hard, dude. Just saying. But that's
John's
just
done a great
update.
job with that website too. Again, creatively, it's been a growing process. And as you can see, if you're on YouTube, or slide over to YouTube to check it out, he's done a great job with the website. So,
and under supplemental episodes, you have all our supplementals. And right here, National Park Treasure Hunt right there.
National Park Treasure Hunt, baby. You know, when I go back to Utah, I'm going to see if that's there. And if it's still there, I'm just going to continue to add to it. Like, you know, a squirrel keeps putting nuts in a tree or something. I'm just going to keep adding more things to where that treasure
also,
is out there.
Now that we're here on this page, this Sorry for the Delay episode 11.5. This was our first supplemental episode. If you ever want to see the most drunk Joshua and Sean have ever been on camera, it is this episode. We did my Spotify rap, which we did not do this year, but just know that it was Shambuzi as my top artist. Shout out Shambuzi. But yeah, so go ahead and watch that episode if you want to see us all more messed up than we usually are. It's actually a pretty funny watch.
Got to do another one of those.
I know, we will. We will eventually. Joshua, let's land this plane, buddy. Let's do some fun finds. Let's do some lucky numbers. And then we'll do our last fortune for the year. So
there we go.
I'm excited.
All right. So for my fun gift, I mean, somebody like Santa came through with this shit right here. So I definitely have to, I got two. I'll make it quick.
Yeah,
honorable mention.
Chat with us off the screen? I can't see your face.
Oh yeah. Fuck. I forgot. Jesus. Thank you. Hey.
Yeah.
Mia.
Shout out you.
Come on. What's going on, Mia? Right back there. So honorable mention. Hey, Santa showed up, and I gotta show this off, man. This is pretty fucking awesome. So Santa came through with this bad boy right here. Do you know what this is, Sean?
Is that Snoop Dogg as one of the Elf on the Shelves? Because I think I've seen this.
Man, check this shit out, dude. This is so freaking awesome. So if anybody has this out there, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't have this, and you can't find it now, I'm sorry, but this thing is fucking sick. So it's pretty cool because it opens up like a little book.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that.
Damn, it's kind of hard with my mic and everything in the way, but here, I'll move this shit so you can get a better look at it. Check it out.
Wow. So this is Snoop Dogg
so
as
bad.
the elf on the shelf. He has some stunner shades that are gold. And it's basically just Snoop Dogg if he was an elf on the shelf. It's kind of hilarious.
It's so sick. He's got he's got the glasses. There's a chain in there. Yeah, if you don't have one of these, go out and get it because it's pretty fucking sick. So that was my honorable mention for my Snoop elf on the shelf or whatever, Snoop on the shelf. But
Snoop on the shelf.
my top gift right here. This thing is fucking sick. Sean might know about this.
Right,
I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to fit this in screen, man. I'm gonna try. Check it out.
Oh my god, this is huge. What is this? Oh, okay. So Joshua is holding up a huge fucking Funko of the scene in Home Alone where, what's his name?
So big.
Macaulay Culkin throws the paint can down the stairs. It's so fucking big. It is probably, what is that, Joshua? 2 feet? Maybe a foot and a half wide?
I mean, I got a big head.
Yeah,
this
like,
thing, I mean, it is
at least a foot and a half tall. It's a big Funko. Have you checked out how much that one costs, Joshua?
I haven't. I haven't logged it into my my Funko app yet. But
it's beautiful.
And the top of it, I mean, you can't see it, but the top of the dude's head is getting hit with the paint can is all like, you remember that scene where it got burnt out and his head's all on fire and everything like that. So it's so sick. I mean, maybe we can add a picture of it to the website or something like that. I don't know. But
send me a picture.
It is pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, that is fucking amazing. Hey, and shout out to Mia, by the way. She's been with us for an entire year plus. And we appreciate her. Thank you, Mia. We do really appreciate you and all the work that you put in for this podcast. Just quick shout out on that one. But Joshua, where the fuck are you going to put that?
I don't know. I have. It's almost as big as the TV back there, dude. It's massive.
You're going to need another TV stand.
I don't know, but I gotta put that back there somewhere. But that was a great freaking gift, and that's one of those things like I was talking about. When you open a gift and it just lights up your eyes and your heart, and just it's the simple things, man. It's the simple things, and that was great. That was a beautiful gift I got from Santa. So
very cool, man.
Thank
Very
you.
cool. Hey, I have one fun
That's my
find.
girlfriend.
Right. I mean, she is Santa in some people's eyes.
Right.
So I have one fun find real quick. I wanted to show it off last week, but I didn't get around to it. But this is the Grinch and Max. They're flocked. They're beautiful. You can see there. There you go. But it's based off the cartoon. So Joshua, I know you'd appreciate that. But yeah, this is one of one. Collecting the set here. So it's beautiful. I love this. It's fucking awesome. So happy holidays, everybody. Joshua, let's go ahead and give people the final fortune of 2024. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm not ready.
All right.
I'm not ready.
We're going to end it with the dirty dozen because Sean didn't want us to use this one for the last. Yeah, you're like, no, let's end it with or we don't want to do that. We want to end it with a dirty one. So we're going to end this year dirty.
Always dirty.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I hope you're freaking ready for this one because this could get a little naughty. All right, here we go. So your dirty fortune for the last day of the year, December 31st, 2024 is always negotiate from a position of strength, such as reverse cowgirl.
And that's the way I want to bring in the new year, Joshua. Just like that.
Right there. Just back that ass up, girl.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Right.
Hey, let me give everybody their lucky numbers for the week. Your lucky numbers for the week are 3, 4, 7, 14, 24, 38, and 47. Once again, your 7 lucky numbers for the week are 3, 4, 7, 14, 24, 38, and 47, Joshua. And I believe with that 7, it brings us to the competition or the sweepstakes for the lucky sevens, where throughout the year we were collecting the number 7 in our lucky numbers. And Joshua, we've pulled a few different comments from people. We have a bunch of different comments in various places. And so I think what we'll do, buddy, is we're just going to draw a name from people that commented. So including in this episode, feel free, leave a comment. You'll be included in that. Joshua and I will pull out a name and we're going to gift you some merch. I think that was the idea. So once we get those first presses in, consider yourself one of the lucky. So
Guaranteed.
I think that's what we're going to do here. So go ahead, leave a comment, get yourself involved in that. And then we'll pick somebody, I don't know, we'll give into February. February 14th is the last day. We'll say that. Valentine's Day.
Here we go.
Joshua, let's land this plane. Do you have anything left to say to the people on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, it is. We literally only have 20. I mean, by now you probably have less than 24 hours left. As I usually do, this is a very important day. This is the last day of the year. I said this around Christmas. I said this around Thanksgiving. I usually say this around all the holidays when there's a lot of people on the road. Get home early, get home safe, and celebrate the night with the people you love. Celebrate it how you want to, whether it's with alcohol, without alcohol, any means of just celebration, just go for it, but be safe. Bring in the new year with all your fingers, your toes, your eye, and just bring it in and be safe, everybody. With that said, I got to say thank you to all the people who've commented. Sorry if I offended anybody with my feedback. I didn't mean it. Just fucking around on here, man. If you made it this far, just joking. We just like to have a good time. But I love all of you, and I can't wait to see all of you guys next year. And please comment, please participate, and check out the website because there's more to come in 2025. We're going bigger. Yeah. It's getting better.
Oh, yeah. Big America, baby. Big America. Listen, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. We do really appreciate it. Like Joshua said, be safe out there. It's the final day of the year. Let's make it through another one.
Yep.
Joshua, one last time for the year 2024. You, me, 2 glasses of champagne, and a beautiful sunset, buddy. We're going to go watch the world burn.
2025, America.
2025, baby. All right, guys. We will see you next year. Funny. I'm funny. I'm fucking funny. Bye, guys. Deuces.